Okay, hello everyone. Hi guys. Good morning. How are you all? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So, am I audible to everyone? Am I visible to everyone? Hi guys. Good morning. Everything is working fine, working good. Hi Double X, hi Krishna, hi Kiran, hi everyone, hi, good morning, guys. So let's start discussing the Module B marathon, everyone, right? So, some of the very important question from the Module B we are going to discuss in today's class. So, the very first question is Company A is exporting goods to Company B and arrange a letter of credit from its bank. Okay, the letter of credit specifies that payment will be made to Company A upon the presentation of certain documents, including the bill of lading and an invoice. Now, Company A ships the document and present the required document to the bank. However, the bill of lading show a different shipment date than what was stipulated in the letter of credit. Now, what will the bank do mostly in this situation? The bank will approve the payment immediately, so all the document will be submitted. The bank will refuse the payment because the document do not conform to the terms and condition of letter of credit. The bank will ask Company A to provide a corrected bill of lading, or the bank will contact Company A to get approval for the payment. So we have to do the correct answer here. Hi Mansi, good morning. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, everyone. So tell me the correct answer, guys. Here, everyone, just start telling me the correct answer. Okay. So, letter of credit. This is the question regarding the letter of credit. We have to choose the correct answer here, everyone. We have to choose the correct answer here, everyone. So, the answer is what? Everyone, you guys, tell me the correct answer. Okay, so Krishna is saying A, the bank will approve the payment immediately, so all the document was submitted. And that Swarna is saying B, Kiran is also saying B. So see, when I have teached about you the terms and conditions of the letter of credit, very, very important chapter. So I have told you letter of credit is unconditional, irrevocable, plus not letter of credit. Letter of credit is very specific to terms and condition. If the trade is executed as per the terms and condition which is exactly written in the letter of credit, then only the payment is made, else the payment is not made, right? In this there is a very big blunder. It shows a different shipment date that was stipulated in the letter of credit. So in this situation, the bank will refuse the payment because the letter of credit does not have the same, or bill of lading and the letter of credit, they does not have the same date of shipment. So if we talk about the correct answer, yes, everyone, B is the correct answer. Very good, guys. B is the correct answer. Next question. Now, this is an important question. So, it is regarding the operating cycle. I have told you I have made one question regarding the operating cycle, and I will be taking that operating cycle question in these numerical or in these marathon session. So, PQR Limited enjoy working capital facilities from Bank A. He said, approach the letter of credit for the purchase of raw material. The relevant information is provided as below. Projected value of the raw material 3,600 lakh. Projected value of the material purchase on credit 2,400. Time taken for advising the letter of credit 10 days. Time taken for shipment in transition period 20 days. Then credit agreed upon the sellers or the projected credit is 30 days. So we need to see the letter of credit limit here. Everyone, we need to just calculate the letter of credit limit here. So the correct answer is what? How you can just calculate the letter of credit limit, everyone. We have to just access the letter of credit limit, everyone. Okay, so double X is saying A is the correct answer. No, A for the previous. Okay, just tell me the correct answer here. Everyone, kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can, whoever are watching this session. Please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Chalo, tell me the correct answer here, everyone. Calculate how you can just see the letter of credit limit. Now, this is again an important question, how you can just calculate the letter of credit limit. So the correct answer is what? Double X, Vinay, Kiran, Swarna, Mansi, Krishna. The answer is, okay, how you can calculate the letter of credit limit? First of all, just see this. What is the time taken in the complete one cycle? So first of all, you have to calculate one cycle time. So one cycle time is what? See this. So time for advising the letter of credit is 10 days. Time taken for the shipment is what? 20 days. And then the credit time period upon agreed upon is 30 days. So it is 10 plus 20 plus what? 30, right? So for one complete cycle, the time period is what? It is 60. Okay. Now, this is the one cycle of the LOC. Okay. So, in this, if one cycle has 60 days, assume that we have 360 days in 1 year. Okay. So, in 1 year, there are how many cycles? So, if we talk about in 1 year, we have 360 days, 360 upon 60. It means that in 1 year, we have total number of cycle that is 6. In 1 year, we have total number of cycle. That is what? That is 6. Now, you just have to calculate the number. I haven't given any of the option here. You just have to calculate the number. Okay. So in one cycle, we have how many, in 1 year, we have how many cycles? 6 complete cycle. Now see that. Because it is a letter of credit. Okay. So whatever you have purchased on a credit, that is taken into account. So here, two things are given. Projected value of the raw material consumption is 3600 and projected value of the raw material purchase on credit is 2400. Now see, when letter of credit is concerned, we have to take into account whatever we have purchased in credit, not whatever we are consuming or whatever we have just taken by giving the money. Letter of credit is issued when the payment is delayed, when the payment is actually made after 30 days or 50 days. So we have to take into account what? The credit. So for 1 year, whatever the purchase on credit which is projected is 2400. Okay. So in 1 year, we have 2400 raw material which is purchased on credit. That is the projected value. In 1 year, we have total how many cycle? 6 cycle. So per cycle, what is the letter of credit limit? It is 2400 divided by 6. Okay, it is what? It is 2400 divided by 6. So that is what? That is 400 lakh. So if we talk about the correct answer, the letter of credit limit is 400 lakh. Clear? Any doubt in this question? Everyone. Manasi, Krishna, Swarna, Kiran, Vinay, and everyone whoever are watching this session. See, if you have any doubt in this question, you are free to ask your doubt, each and every one of you. No doubt? Clear? Everyone? So this is simple question. This is easy question. Okay. You just have to calculate first of all the time taken for one letter of credit. Okay. And how you can just calculate it. It will be given in the question. Just add it. Okay. And if one letter of credit has 6 or 60 days according to this question, in a year we have how many total letter of credit cycle? We have total 6. Now, what is the projected value of the raw material? It is, which is purchased on credit, it is 2400. So 2400 divided by 6, that is 400 lakh. Now, assessment of the letter of credit limit, I have given it the explanation also here, but I have explained it in the slide itself. Okay, I haven't given any option here. Just I don't need that option. I think that you have to calculate by your own. Any doubt in this question? If you have, kindly please ask. If you don't have any doubt, give me a thumbs up quickly. We move to the next question. Vinay, Mansi, Karin, and everyone. No doubt. Okay. Then there will be a lot of other numerical questions also will be taking in the final marathon, everyone. So final marathon joining is very, very important for you all because I will be taking these type of numericals based on different topics of PPB because in the last examination cycle, unexpectedly there was lot of numerical questions in the PPP, right? So all the numerical questions I will be covering in the final marathon. Okay, so you have to attend the final marathon. That is very, very and very important. Okay, guys, done. Now, next question. See, A proposes by a letter to sell his car for rupees 10,000. This is called as the proposal. Now, A is considered as dash, and if B accept the proposal, then B becomes dash. Tell me the correct answer, everyone. So, tell me the correct answer, everyone. So, the correct answer is what? Everyone, please start answering the question. Okay, very simple question. It's a very simple question. Nothing is complicated. A proposes by a letter to B to sell his car for rupees 10,000. Now A proposes to B. This is proposal. Okay. Now B accept that proposal. If B is accepting that proposal become what? The proposal become a promise. So A is called as what? A is the promiser and B is called as what? B is called as the promisee because B is accepting that proposal. So B is called as the promisee, right? So one A is promiser and B is promisee. Now tell me here. Okay, everyone, in the contract of agent, who are the 2%? Please, everyone, just tell me, this is very important. In the contract of bailment, who are the 2%? Okay, in the contract of pledge, who are the 2%? Everyone just tell me the correct answer here. This is very important, okay, to remember. Contract of agent, who are the 2%? Everyone just tell me the correct answer. In contract of agent we have 2%. The one person who is giving the instruction is called as the principal, and the one person who is following the work, or if who is following the instruction of the principal, is called as the agent. Good. In the bailment, the one person who is giving the goods is called as the bailer, and the one person who is receiving the goods is called as the bailee. Now tell me who is in the contract of pledge. In the contract of pledge, who are there? Who are the 2% in the contract of pledge? Everyone just tell me. In the contract of pledge, who are the 2%? Pawnee and pawnee. Very good. The one person whose goods are pledged means if I am giving my goods to the bank for securing a loan, I am considered as a pawnee, and then the bank is considered as the pawnee. The bank is considered as the pawnee. Very good, right? These are very important things. You have to learn the characteristic, the name of the people which are involved in the contracts. Okay, the question can be tricky. This is very easy question, but the question can be very tricky, which is based on these bailments, pledge, and anything, right, everyone? Now, next question. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. The authority of an agent may be express or implied. An authority is said to be implied when it is given in words or spoken or written. An authority is said to be expressed when it is to be inferred from the circumstances of the cases. Everyone, please answer this question. Please answer this question, everyone. Very simple question. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Sometimes simple question can also be very tricky and you all miss it out. Everyone kindly answer this question. Sometimes simple question can be very tricky and you all can miss it out the simple questions as well. We have to choose the incorrect statement. Read out the question carefully and then you have to answer, everyone. Manasi is saying A. Yeah, and Krishna is saying D. And everyone, please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here. Incorrect statement. Incorrect statement. Sorry. Incorrect statement. Now, Kiran is saying D. Krishna is saying D. Manasi is saying A. Okay. C. An authority of an agent may be express or implied. What is wrong in this situation? This is the correct statement. Now, an authority is said to be implied when it is given in words or written. No, an authority is said to be expressed when it is given in words, spoken or written. And an authority is said to be implied when it is inferred from the circumstances. Okay, so second is wrong and first is correct. We have to choose the incorrect statement. So second only is the incorrect statement. No one is correct here. See this. This is so easy question. All you have to do is to just read the question carefully. Okay, this is so easy question, but none of you is correct. You have tell me the very difficult question, but these type of easy question you just miss it out. Okay, and that's why easy questions are also very important to practice. Okay, read out the question carefully before taking any of the answer. Everyone, I am just giving you this suggestion for your examination. Just don't take anything in rush. Read out the question twice and then answer the question. Even if you are very confident. See, even this is normal human. I am also there. If I am very confident about something, I just take it out. And sometimes that thing actually become wrong. Okay. So just read it out the question. Okay. Now, next question. See this. Mr. Karan borrows 2 lakh rupees from a bank by pledging his gold jewelry. While handling over the jewelry, he insisted the bank to store it in a private locker hired by the Karan in the bank premises. Okay, the bank agrees, takes the locker keys and control access. After a few months, Karan default. He argues that since physical custody of the good was never with the bank, there was no valid pledge. Now, which of the following is most accurate regarding this? There is no valid pledge as the good must be in the physical possession of the pony. This is not the pledge, but a mere safe custody agreement. The bank cannot sell the good. The pledge is valid as constructive delivery and control by the bank satisfy the law. The pledge is invalid because the locker was originally hired by the pawners. Now read it out the question and then you have to answer. Krishna is saying C is the correct answer, and everyone else, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer the question. Everyone. So the answer is what? Krishna is saying C is the correct answer, and everyone else, please start answering the question. Please start answering the question. Okay, so this question, how you can just see this question. Kiran is also saying C, Vamsi is also saying C, Krishna, Manasi is saying A, Vinay is saying D, Swarna is saying A, and everyone else, please answer this question, guys. So yes, see. As per section 172, if we talk about section 172 of the Indian Contract Act, in pledging, the delivery can be absolute, the delivery can be constructive. There are two types of delivery, absolute and constructive. Absolute means I have taken the control of it, means I have that jewelry. But if there is a constructive taking or constructive possession or constructive delivery, this is the case which I have given here. Because Mr. Karan has given 2 lakh rupees, or sorry, has borrowed 2 lakh rupees for a bank by pledging the gold jewelry. Now he instead that the bank should store it in a private locker which is hired by Karan in the bank premises. In the bank premises, the locker is on the lease with Karan. Okay, but he insists that bank you should keep this gold jewelry in the locker. The bank agrees, take the locker key, control access for few months. Okay, so this is what? This is the constructive delivery. Constructive delivery. That gold jewelry is in the bank premises, is in the control of the bank because the bank takes the locker keys, the bank takes the control access. So now Karan cannot claim that no physical custody is given to the bank because Karan has the locker is in the name of Karan. No, because keys are taken. Okay, because the control access are taken. So obviously the pledge is perfectly valid pledge because the delivery is constructive delivery and the bank satisfy the law. So C is the correct answer. Very good. Krishna, Kiran, very good. Okay. Done everyone. Kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can and everyone who are watching this session. Good. Any doubt in this question? If you have, again, you can just ask your doubt. Okay. Now, next question. See, Mr. Rahul, an exporter from India, receive a letter of credit from an overseas buyer. The letter of credit permit him to avail an advance even before the shipment is made. Additionally, it allow reimbursement for storage charges at the port prior to shipment. Based on this, what type of letter of credit the Rahul has received? Everyone, please answer this question. Now you have to answer this question. Everyone just start answering this question. So the correct answer is what? Everyone start answering this question. Now this already I have explained to you. Red clause, green clause, deferred payment letter of credit or revolving letter of credit. Everyone. Sudhanshu, Kiran, Vamsi saying A. Swarna saying A. Sorry, they are saying C. Swarna is saying A. Vinay is saying C. So the correct answer is what? See, everyone. Mr. Rahul, this is an exporter from India, received the letter of credit from an overseas buyer. Okay. The letter of credit permits him to avail an advance even before the shipment is made. Now, here, see this. There is an advance which is given even before the shipment is made. Also, there is a reimbursement of the storage charges. Now, this is the green clause of letter of credit because in the red clause, you are only receiving the advance. And if it is a green clause, it means that you are receiving the advance plus some extra charges which are related to the shipping. Right? So if we talk about the correct answer, B is the correct answer. It is green clause of letter of credit, everyone. Okay. And everyone, please tell me one thing. In the last capsule class, in the B capsule class, I have uploaded 4 PDFs. If you all get that 4 PDF, I have uploaded 4 PDF in the PDF section. Okay, kindly access that through, I think, laptop. You can just receive that through the laptop. Okay, if there are 4 PDF, 3 from the chapters and 1 PDF, it consists of approximately 150 pages. There is one PDF, the main PDF, which actually have 150 pages, okay, which is the complete compilation of module B, the most important parts, right? Second PDF, third PDF, and fourth PDF. 3 more PDFs are uploaded by me. I have for myself personally uploaded these 4 PDF, and in my computer it is showing the 4 PDF. So kindly please just look it out. Okay. Next question. The contract in which one person delivers to another person certain goods to be used for a certain purpose. It is known as what? Agreement, contract, payment, or none of the above. Very simple. One person delivers certain goods to another for certain purpose. It is called as what? Everyone. Manasi, Jesta, Swarna, Kiran, Sudhanshu, Krishna. Everyone start answering the question. The contract in which one person delivers to another certain goods to be used for a certain purpose. It is known as what? And from my point of view, this time the PPB paper will be easy for all of you because see, in every cycle, either the PPB or the IEIFS paper was tough. In the last cycle, IEIFS was very easy, PPB was very tough, and many student fails in that. In this cycle already IEIFS paper was very tough. It was very difficult. It was very indirect. Okay. So from my point of view, this time PPB paper will be very easy. Okay. Hopefully PPB paper will be very easy. Direct questions will be there in the PPB questions. Okay. Okay. No, ma'am, there are 20 pages PDF for the module B. You need 25 PDF only there in the Oliveboard app. In my laptop, all the 4 PDFs are showing. No worries. I will be sharing the complete PDF in the Telegram group. Okay. Okay, everyone. But in my dashboard, all the 4 PDFs are showing. Okay, I don't know what is wrong with there, but okay, don't worry. I'm just having the thing. Okay, or I will delete the rest of the 3 PDF and the 150 page PDF. I will upload that. You can just download it from there. Okay. Now, see this. The correct answer is what? Yes, it is the correct answer. Bailment. Good. Next question. Ravinder borrows a borrower receive a possession notice from a secured creditor under the SARFACI and files an application to the DRT after 42 days of the measure being taken. The DRT, citing workload, take 5 months to dispose of the case without recording any reason for the delay. Aggrieved by this, Ravi wishes to appeal. Which of the following statement is most accurate in this situation? Ravinder cannot appeal because the DRT decision is the final. If the fourth month period is crossed, Ravinder can directly approach to the appellate tribunal because the DRT delayed beyond 4 months without the recorded reason. Ravinder application to the DRT is invalid as it is not filled within 30 days of the measure being taken. The appeal to the appellate tribunal is allowed only after depositing 25% of the debt amount. Tell me the correct answer here. Now read it carefully, just read it carefully. The question, very easy question, lengthy but very easy question. Just tell me the correct answer, everyone. So tell me the correct answer. So the correct answer is what? DRT, you know that it is a debt recovery tribunal. Tell me the correct answer. Okay, everyone. So Sunil is saying P is the correct answer. Ravinder can directly approach to the appellate tribunal because DRT delayed 4 months without a recorded reason. Kiran is also saying P. And everyone else, please answer this question. This is under the SARFACI Act. What is the correct point here? Okay, so the correct answer for this question is what? First of all, see, the borrower has 45 days to apply to the debt recovery tribunal. Okay, so if when we are talking about the borrower's application to the DRT, here Ravinder application to the DRT is after 42 days, then it is within the limit. Means 45 days, the borrower has 45 days to file an application within the DRT, so it is filing within 42 days. That is perfectly correct. Okay. Now, DRT must expose or so sorry, must complete or disposed of the complaint within 60 days. This is given. See, Debt Recovery Tribunal has 60 days to dispose of the applications of the borrower. And if there is a delay, the DRT can extend it to 4 months. They can extend it to 4 months, but with a recorded reason. They can extend it to 4 months, but with a recorded reason. Now, here the DRT has taken 5 months to dispose of the case without any recorded reason. Now, obviously, there can be the case which Ravinder can file against the Debt Recovery Tribunal in front of the Appellate Tribunal because DRT has delayed it beyond 4 months without any recorded reason. Okay. Now, up when the appeal is filed, appeal requires 50% deposit, okay, which reduced to 25% in some cases. So in fourth statement, the appeal to the tribunal is allowed only after depositing 25% of the debt amount. This is not automatically 25%. The appeal is actually required 50% of the debt amount, okay, but in some cases it is reduced to 25%, but it is not automatically reduced to 25%, okay. So that is incorrect, okay. Ravinder cannot apply because DRT's final decision is the fourth month period cross. No. Ravinder can directly approach to the appellate tribunal. That is perfectly correct because DRT delayed beyond 4 months and without any recorded reason. Good. Ravinder application to the DRT is invalid because it is not filed within 30 days. No, the time period is 45 days. Ravinder can file within 45 days against the DRT in front of the appellate tribunal. Clear? So if we talk about the correct answer, yes, please, the correct answer. Very good, Sunil. Very good, Kiran. Very good, both of you. So the correct answer is B. Any doubt in this question? If you have, please feel free to ask your doubt, everyone. Any doubt, you guys? If you have, please feel free to ask your doubt, everyone. Done? No doubt. Can we move forward to the next question then? Okay. So this is regarding the laws, okay, and I have given you the PDF of the laws. I have told you SARFAESI Act is very important, Limitations Act is very important. So these are the questions which are based on these act, and that's why I said that don't miss out the marathon session, because in the marathon session you will get to know more of the theories, okay, which is missed out in the class. Okay. Now next. Customer approaches to the XYZ to discount the bill of exchange for rupees 2 lakh. The bank detected a discount charges of 4,000 and credit the balance to the customer account. The bill is accepted by a third party and payable after 90 days. Later, the acceptor fails to make the payment and the bank decide to recover the money from the customer. Which of the following statement is most accurate regarding the right of bank in this scenario? The bank cannot recover the amount since it has already been paid by the customer. The bank, as a holder in due course, has no legal standing against the acceptor. The bank, being the holder in due course, has the right to claim the fund because the acceptor, or in the case of default from the customer, the bank only has the option to file a suit against the acceptor after obtaining the permission from the court. We have to check the correct answer here. It is regarding the holder in due course. Remember, the different type of circumstances: holder in due course, endorsement, right? This is the question regarding that and the legal obligations of that. Everyone, please answer this question. Yes, every one of you is correct. See, bill of exchange, when you are giving bill of exchange for a consideration and handing over to the other party, okay, that act become what? That act become the negotiation, because you are giving it on a consideration to other party. That act become the negotiation, and you have to sign it. That signing act become endorsement, and the party to which you are handing over that bill of exchange, that party become the holder in due course. Bank become the holder in due course, and whenever you are holder in due course, you have the right claim the amount from the acceptor in the case of default from the customer. So yes, C is the correct answer. Very good. Next question. Which of the following is statement about the demand promissory note is incorrect? Demand promissory note are executed when no fixed tenure for repayment is specified. The borrower undertakes to pay the loan amount only after receiving a legal notice. Demand promissory note must conform to the Section 4 of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Uniform rate of stamp duty is applicable across India. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding the demand promissory note? Read out the question carefully. Don't rush. Read out the question carefully and then you have to answer it. Read out the question carefully and then you have to answer it. So the correct answer for this question is what? Everyone start answering the question, and please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Whoever are watching this session, kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And kindly just please, after this video is over, you can just comment in the comment box that did you like the questions level or anything you want to comment. Okay. Now just tell me the correct answer. B. You are all saying B is the correct answer. Incorrect statement. Okay. Demand promissory note are executed when no fixed tenure for the repayment is specified. That is correct statement. The borrower undertakes to pay the loan amount only after receiving the legal notice. No. Demand promissory note is issued when no fixed tenure is actually determined, and but the buyer is promising the seller that whenever you demand, I am responsible for making the payment. Whenever you demand. So there is no legal notice required for making the payment. You just have to demand the payment from that particular borrower. So B is the correct answer because B is the incorrect statement. Rest all are the correct statement. Now this is very important. Okay. it has a uniform stamp duty across India, okay, because it is the matter of the central government. If there is any matter of the central government, they attract a uniform stamp duty across India, right? So remember, in the demand promissory note, it is a uniform stamp duty which is applicable across India as per Indian Stamp Act. Clear? Very good. Next question. Okay. Rural Vikas Bank sanctioned the loan in the quarter 1 of this financial year. 75,000 loan for an artisan for expanding his traditional pottery business. 1,05,000 loan to a woman entrepreneur from a self-help group. 1.5 lakh loan to a small owning this. 90 lakh to the physically disabled man for setting up the grocery. Now, which of the following does not qualify to the weaker section category of the priority sector? Weaker section category of the priority sector, everyone. Weaker section category of the priority sector. Now you tell me the correct answer. Everyone, weaker section category of the priority sector. Everyone, please just read out the question. Tell me the question according to the updated figures of the priority sector lending. Tell me according to the updated figure of the priority sector lending. Everyone, please answer this question. Okay, tell me the correct answer, everyone. Okay, now see this, if we talk about the priority sector lending, okay, okay. See this, 75,000 loan to an artisan for expanding his traditional pottery business. That is, yes, well within the weaker section, because if we talk about these artisans, loan up to rupees 2 lakh, loan up to rupees 2 lakh, maximum updated limit in the priority sector is up to rupees 2 lakh. So for artisans, up to rupees 2 lakh is considered as the priority sector lending. So yes, that is well within the loan, priority sector loan. 1 lakh 5,000 loan to a small entrepreneur from a self-help group for starting a tailoring unit. Again, the loan limit up to rupees 2 lakh, which is sanctioned to the woman beneficiary. Okay, up to rupees 2 lakh for the woman beneficiary. Again, it is correct. Okay, if you are a self-help group also, if you are a woman beneficiary also, loan up to rupees 2 lakh is considered as the priority sector lending. Perfectly correct. 1.5 lakh to a small farmer owning 1.5 acre of land, that is again well within the priority sector lending, because small and marginal farmer, they are allowed to have a loan for 2.5 lakh, especially the loan is sanctioned 2.5 lakh for the agriculture and allied activity. Okay, the maximum limit is 2.5 lakh and the loan is sanctioned 1.5 lakh, well within the limit of priority sector. And physically disabled, again this is 2 lakh limit, and 90,000 is well within the limit, or all loans qualify under the weaker section category. Okay, if we talk about the earlier, in the previous, means before March 2025, this was 1 lakh, this all was 1 lakh, but now it is updated to 2 lakhs. So now all the loans actually qualify under the priority sector category. Done. This is the updated one. You know that this is the updated one. Okay. Done. Any doubt in this question? If you have, please ask your doubt. If you have, please ask your doubt. Okay. So not to qualify, there is no, all qualifies under the weaker section category. All qualifies under the weaker section category. Clear? Okay. Now more weaker section questions, more questions on the priority sector lending. I will be framing in the final marathon. Don't worry. Okay. Done. Next question. Consider the following statement about mortgage and hypothecation. Simple question, but you need understanding here. Hypothecation related to the immovable property, whereas mortgage related to the movables. In hypothecation, there is a transfer of interest in the property to the creditor, but in mortgage, there is only obligation to pay the money, no transfer of interest. We have to choose the correct statement, everyone. Now we have to choose the correct statement, everyone. Please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here. Okay. Hypothecation related to the immovable property. You know that hypothecation is related to the movable property, mortgage related to the immovable property. Wrong. In hypothecation, there is a transfer of interest in the property to the creditor. But in mortgage, there is only obligation to pay the money, no transfer of interest. No, in hypothecation, there is only obligation to transfer the repay the money and no transfer of interest. Whereas in mortgage, you have to transfer the interest also to the creditor. So if we talk about the correct answer, neither one nor two is the correct statement. Easy question again, but you all have confused. Yes. So D is the correct answer. Neither one nor two is the correct statement. Next question. We have to choose the correct statement here. The major distinction between a pledge and lien is lien, there is a power to sell and disposition of the good, whereas in pledge, you don't have the power to sell and default. Hypothecation is a charge that is created for the asset that are immovable. In hypothecation, the asset remain in the possession of the borrower. In the event of the default, the lender first has to take the possession and then sold off the amount. In case of pledge, the lender will have the legal possession of the pledge asset and the lender has the right to sell in the event the borrower is unable to meet his loan obligation. Tell me the correct answer here. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here, everyone. We have to choose the correct statement here. Just tell me the correct answer. We have to choose the correct statement here, everyone. Start answering the question. It is regarding the hypothecation, pledge, and lien, all concepts in one question. Hypothecation, pledge, and lien, all concept in one question. Everyone start answering the question, you guys. Everyone. So the correct answer for this question is what? Okay, the major distinction between a pledge and a lien. In lien, you have power to sell. No. In lien, you have only the power to retain the possession of the good. While in pledge, you have the power to sell. Now, hypothecation is related to the immovable property. No, G. Hypothecation is related to the movable property. It is related to the movable property. Okay. And in hypothecation, the possession remains with the borrower. That is perfectly correct. Okay. Now, in pledge, the lender have the legal possession of the pledge asset. That is correct. So, if we talk about third only, so yes, third only is the correct answer. There is no option, but third only is the correct answer. Option are wrong. Third only is the correct answer. Everyone. Third only is the correct answer. Good. Any doubt in this question? Third only is the correct answer, you guys. Done? Next question. Okay, choose the correct statement regarding the credit policies to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Credit to MSME is a part of priority sector lending with a sub target of 10% of A and BC or COBE, whichever is higher, for lending to the micro enterprise. Commercial bank are the important channels and provide term loan only. NABARD is the principal financial institution for promoting financing and development of MSME. We have to choose the correct answer here. We have to choose the correct answer here. MSME, right. We have to choose the correct answer here. Everyone, please start answering the question. Please start answering the question. So the correct answer for this question is what? You can all answer this question. It's easy. It's simple. You can all answer this question. Only one is the correct answer. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement. Kiran is saying D. Double X saying B. One and second is the correct answer. Again, read out the question. Easy, na? It's very easy question. But again, you are all confusing yourself. It's easy, but again, you are all confusing yourself. Everyone, start answering. Choose the correct statement regarding the credit policies of micro, small, and medium enterprises. Credit to MSME is a part of priority sector lending with a sub target of 10%. Everyone, updated sub target is 7.5% of A and BC or COBE, whichever is higher. It is 7.5%. It is not 10%. It is 7.5%. Commercial bank are the important channel and they provide term loan only. No, they provide term loan as well as working capital loan. NABARD is the principal development financial institution. No, it is SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India, which is for MSME. None of these statement is correct. All the statements are incorrect. None of this statement is correct. All the statements are incorrect. 7.5% target. Commercial bank provides loan that is term loan also, and that is different. Means they are the term loan also, and they provide the working capital loan also. And then the third, this is the SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. Clear? Done? Clear, everyone? Now, very good. Next question. ABC Export based private limited based in Mumbai sell goods of $50,000 to a buyer in Germany. The transaction is supported by a foreign bill of exchange payable 60 days after the site. ABC get the bill discounted by the bank. The bill is drawn in dollar and the bank charges discounting fee in rupee. On maturity, the German buyer delays the payment by 10 days. Which of the following is the correct statement regarding the bill in this question? The bill is considered as inland bill since the importer is based in India. The delay in the payment does not affect the bank since it has no recourse on a foreign exchange bill. The bill is a foreign bill as it is drawn in India and payable outside India. The bank must approach the German embassy for the recovery since it is an international transaction. We have to choose the correct statement here. Now tell me the correct statement, everyone. Just tell me the correct statement here, everyone. Please answer this question. Everyone start answering this question. Very simple, very easy question. There is no, everyone. Which of the following is the correct statement here? You can all answer this question easily. Please answer this question easily. Everyone. It's simple, it's easy, it's not very complicated. You just need to understand and answer the question. Yes. See, this bill is drawn by a buyer. ABT Export Limited base sells the good. Okay, seller is in India, so drawn in India, but it is payable outside India. Obviously, the payment has to be paid by the buyer, which is in Germany. So it is the bill which is drawn in India, but it is discounted in India. That is good, but it is payable outside India. The German buyer has to make payment, so obviously it is a foreign bill. C is the correct answer. It is payable outside India. C is the correct answer. Good. Next question. Mr. Rao loans account with 1.2 lakh principal and 40,000 interest become a non-performing asset. Now just understand the question very carefully. There are a lot of things in this question. Okay. Now, Mr. Rao loan account has 1.2 lakh principal and 40,000 interest become NPA. The bank issue a possession notice under the SARFAESI. Rao agreed to file a DRT application on 46th day after the notice. The DRT take more than 4 months to decide. Now Rao want to file an application to the appellate tribunal. He is asking to deposit 50% of the debt amount. He claims SARFAESI is not applicable as his due is only 1.6 lakh. What is the most accurate regarding this situation? Now tell me the correct answer. Everyone, please answer this question. Please answer this question. So the correct answer is what? Everyone, tell me the correct answer. Everyone. Here. Okay, Krishna is saying Rao's DRT application is invalid since it is not filed within 45 days. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, see everyone. First of all, everyone just understand this question. First of all, there is 1.2 lakh principal amount and 40,000 interest account amount. Okay, so the amount due, if you are filing an application under the SARFAESI for the recovery, the amount due should be more than rupees 1 lakh. That is good, and whatever your principal or the interest value, the amount due should be at least more than what? The amount due should be at least more than 20%. For qualifying to file an application in front of the SARFAESI, the amount should be more than 20% of the principal amount. So that is correct. This is correct. Now they have 45 days to file an application in front of the what? Debt recovery appellate tribunal. Okay, filing was done in 46 day. It is late under section 17. Yes, the filing is late, but still the hearing can be done. If it is a delay in the filing of an application, it is just by 1 day. It is the 46th day of the notice. The delay is there, but still, according to section 17 of SARFAESI Act, they are still liable for hearing. So, if that particular Rao is filing an application, the bank is filing an application on 46th day, it is still valid for hearing. Okay. Now he is asked to deposit 50% of the debt amount. Okay, which is reduced to 25% when the appellate tribunal given them the permission. So it is either 80,000, which is unless reduced to 40,000. Now, SARFAESI is not applicable. No, it is 1 lakh rupees. So it is applicable here. Rao's DRT application is invalid because it was not filed within 45 days. See, this can be the answer, but let's understand it can be the answer if the other options are not the correct one. Okay. Now, third, DRT should have decided within 60 days. That is wrong. Now, fourth, Rao must deposit at least 80,000 to file the DRT appeal. Yes, unless it is reduced to 40,000. That is perfectly correct. Okay, why? Because whatever the debt amount is, okay, you have to deposit at least 50% of that debt amount, which is reduced to 25% as per the conditions of debt appellate tribunal. So total debt is 1.6 lakh. So 50,000 is 80,000, and it is unless reduced to 40,000. That is the correct statement. So now from B or D, ma'am, which is the correct one? See, if D was not present, if D was not present, we should take B as the correct answer. But now B is also correct, D is also correct. Now we have to choose which is more right over the other. These are two rights, but now we have to choose which is misleading, which can be more right over the other. So there is only day delay and still it is applicable for hearing. So if B and D is concerned, D is more accurate answer than if we compared it to B. Now, for example, if B was not present, then obviously D was the answer. If D was not present, B was obvious the answer. Clear? Done? Any doubt in this question? Everyone, if you have any doubt, please ask. Everyone, you guys, Pavitran, Double X, Vinay, Sunil, Krishna, Kiran, and everyone, kindly please ask if you have doubt. And if you don't have any doubt, just please give me a thumbs up. Each and every one of you. Any doubt, you guys? Good. Next question. Now, CGT MSc is a financial initiative in India aimed at improving the collateral free credit facility. It does not apply to which of the following? Very simple question. But again, you are all just moving the simple question to the wrong one. Everyone, please tell me the correct answer here. Everyone, you guys tell me the correct answer here. Everyone, please tell me the correct answer here. Yes. Credit guarantee fund trust for micro and small enterprises. Obviously, medium enterprises is not included. So, under CGT MSc, micro enterprises and small enterprises are included. Medium enterprises are not included. Good. Next, a farmer has taken a loan for a long duration crop with a crop season longer than 1 year. The installment of the principal or interest is overdue for two crop season. What will be the status of the loan? The loan will be treated as NPA as the overdue duration for long duration. Okay, the loan will be not treated as NPA, the loan will be treated as NPA, and the loan will be treated as NPA. Now see this, which of the following is the correct answer? Very simple question. Long duration crop, in this they have missed two crop season. Then tell me what is the correct answer here. A simple question. Now it's a very simple question, very simple question. The correct answer is what? Yes, for a short duration crop, if you have to miss two crop season, and for a long duration crop, if you have missed one crop season, then it will considered as a non-performing asset. The loan is treated as a non-performing asset as one crop season has missed. Right? Good. Next question. A company, StarTech Limited, enter into an agreement with an individual who is 16-year-old to design their website. Aman complete the work, but the company refused to pay him, claiming the contract is invalid. Based on the Indian Contract Act 1872, what is the following or what is legally correct? The contract is valid since Aman performed the work and deserved compensation. The contract is voidable because Aman is a minor and can choose to cancel it. The contract is void ab initio because Aman is not competent to contract. The company must pay Aman since unjust enrichment is not allowed by law. Everyone. Simple, we have to choose the legally correct statement. Acha, legally correct statement. Don't just go with the flow that no ma'am, this is very wrong. How they can do this to Aman? We just have to choose the legally correct statement here. We have to just choose the legally correct statement here. We just have to choose the legally correct statement here. Why Aman can choose to cancel it? Okay. C is the correct answer. It's very easy. The contract is void ab initio. The company was very clever. The company enter into a contract with Aman. Aman is a what? Aman is a minor. Now, in this case, the company can say in the court that this contract is void ab initio and I'm not liable to pay Aman. Okay. Legally correct statement is the contract is void ab initio because Aman is not competent to contract. It is the legally correct statement. Now, morally, the company must pay Aman because the unjust enrichment is not allowed. That is morally correct statement. But we have to choose the legally correct statement, guys. So, C is the correct answer. Okay. Done? So, yes, this is it, you guys. This is the whole marathon for today, and I hope that you have enjoyed the questions. Don't miss out the final marathon session, everyone. The final marathon, it is very, very important for you all. Okay, sometimes some topics which we are missing out in the class, that topics MCQs based on that will be covered in the final marathon, and that's why it is very important to cover the final marathon. This is the 3 hour class, and if it is given in the YouTube, it doesn't mean the content is not important. If it is given in the YouTube, and because it is the last minute thing, its content is very, very, and very important. So kindly please attend the marathon sessions for all of you. I'm just saying again and again because I want you all to clear your examination. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye, guys.